Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, and in today's video I want to tell you a little bit about dog bite cases, what you need to know, how to prove them, all that good stuff, right? So I've got a couple of other videos on my channel regarding dog bites, and before we get into it, I will tell you that if you or a loved one needs a lawyer, please consider getting a free consultation from my office. You can call anytime, night or day, any day of the year. Could be the afternoon, could be midnight, could be 3 a.m., could be middle of the day. Doesn't matter. That phone number gets answered all the time, and that number is 312-500-4500, 312-500-4500. If you know anyone who needs an injury lawyer, please consider referring them my way. I'd really appreciate it. So, the reason we're talking about dog bite today is because I got a call from a lady who was riding her bike and just riding her bike in her neighborhood, and one of her neighbors a few blocks away's dog just ran up to her on the bike and bit her, okay? And so she was concerned, like, the owner of the dog kind of got in her face a little bit after she got bit and said, oh, why are you riding your bike around here? You know that it makes dogs agitated, all that. And I thought it was a good opportunity to explain to you how dog bite cases work, right? So in my office, I usually will do two theories of why we deserve to recover for your injuries. Okay, the first one is the Animal Control Act, right? It's Illinois' dog bite statute, but almost all states have a dog bite statute like that, right? They have a law that says if your dog attacks somebody, you're on the hook for it, but the law breaks it down a little bit more. And the part of it I want to talk to you about today, based on this phone call I had with this lady, is unprovoked. Meaning, what is provocation? What does it mean to say you got bit because you were messing with the dog, right? Okay, so here are some examples. If you are teasing a dog, if a dog owner is feeding the dog and you're teasing the dog, if the dog is agitated, if you're like wrestling with the dog or pulling the dog's tail, or you're hitting the dog, or you're lunging at the dog and threatening the dog, or you're doing anything that a reasonable person would look at and say, all right, you're agitating the dog, you're messing with the dog. If you're messing with the dog, you probably cannot recover for a dog bite case under the Animal Control Act, under the dog bite statute, right? However, riding your bike or walking down the street or talking to a neighbor, or neighbor's kid falls down and you pick them up, neighbor's kid kicks a ball to you and you kick the ball back, or you grab the ball and you hand it to him. None of those things are provocation. If you're walking down the street, eating a sandwich, and the dog is aggressive because it's aggressive around food and it attacks you, that's not provocation. Walking by a neighbor's fence and the dog is on the other side of the fence and the dog gets aggressive whenever anybody walks by the fence, that's not provocation. Now, if you have a stick and you stand at the fence and you're hitting the fence and agitating the dog, something like that, then that's provocation, and it's going to make proving a dog bite injury really, really hard for you. So, whenever somebody has a dog bite, the Animal Control Statute, the law, is only one way to recover if you've been attacked by a dog, right? There's another way that I do it in my office, and it really, I have it with great success, but I'm not going to know whether that strategy will apply to your case without talking to you. And that's why I always tell people, if you've been bit by a dog, you should talk to a lawyer, you should talk to a lawyer who does dog bite cases, who has experience doing them right away. Don't wait a year, don't wait 6 months, don't wait a long time after the dog bite. Just get a consultation from a lawyer, and make sure it's a lawyer who will talk to you on the phone and explain things to you. So if they get on the phone with you, they give you 3 seconds of their time, and they're just barking questions at you, and they don't want to hear what happened to you, and they don't really want to educate you about any of this stuff, then maybe that's not the lawyer for you. Obviously, hire whoever you like, but it's good if you have good communication with your lawyer. If you have good communication with your lawyer, you're going to be much more comfortable and you're going to understand what's happening in your case. The chances are much less frustration for you. But, you know, it's a good idea to talk to a lawyer because lawyers are familiar with how case law has built out what is provocation in a dog bite case, right? So that's why I tell people it's a good idea to talk to a lawyer after being bitten by a dog. The other nice thing is a lawyer can give you an idea about what the case value might be. So that's something for you to consider, especially since consultations are free. So if you or a loved one needs a consultation in a dog bite or any kind of injury case, please feel free to give me a call, 312-500-4500, anytime, night or day. If you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. And if you wouldn't mind, if you appreciate the information I give in these videos, if you wouldn't mind giving me a 5-star review on Google, it would really help me. I'll leave a link in the description to the tools on my website, as well as the place where you can go to give me a 5-star review on Google. Really easy. You go to the web address, hit 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit. 5 seconds for you, but it's invaluable for me. It really helps my law practice out, and it's a really nice way to say thank you for the free information and tools I provide for injured people to use for free and at no obligation. So, you know, I'm really in it to educate people and to help people. So if you need help, or even if you just have a question, you can always call me. That's the nice thing. It's completely free. 312-500-4500. Thanks for watching the video. It is Friday while I am shooting this video, and I want to wish you a happy week or weekend or whatever day it is that you are doing your thing. And here's a little message for you. Why don't you take a day off and rest? The pace of life is so fast these days, we rarely take a day off to rest. I know that's easy to say, but I will tell you, every once in a while, like maybe every 10 days or every other weekend, I will just take a day and do as little as possible. Just get extra sleep, recharge my batteries, and this is what happens the day and the week after that. After I take a day to get a little extra sleep, a little extra rest, it's like I got shot out of a cannon. I've got a positive mental attitude, I've got a ton of energy, I feel good about life, I feel good about things. So I think it's I was reading an article that we're chronically overtired. Like, people are chronically overtired, and I believe it. So many people work multiple jobs to make ends meet. So many people have so many things in their life that are, demanding their time and attention, and we drive ourselves crazy. So, end of sermon, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you would rest up, and if you don't need more rest, I still hope you have a great week. Thanks for watching the video. Take care.